I'm sorry. I really, really meant to do something different for this episode. I didn't mean for it to be yet another G.I. Joe enlisted action figure review. But this guy showed up in the mail, and it seemed to make sense with Halloween, because he has a costume. So, this dude would be perfect to go trick-or-treating in the name of Cobra. This is Raptor. So, stick around. Hello, fellow dorks and dorkettes, and welcome to It Came From My Side of the Laundry Room. My name is Rob, and in this episode we will be taking a look at the new G.I. Joe Classified Raptor figure. Now, yeah, guilty pleasure, he was definitely one of my favorites as a kid. And yes, I know I say that an awful lot, but I just love G.I. Joe. And I loved G.I. Joe as a kid. I don't think there were any that I really hated. At first, anyway. But anyway, without further ado, let's head over there and check out the new G.I. Joe Classified Raptor figure.
Yo, Joe!
Okay, here we go. Raptor. And you know what? He looks pretty awesome. Without getting too into the weeds, which we will in a second, he looks pretty awesome standing here. I think whomever re-sculpted him must have been a fan, because they did a great job. Now, using my Halloween pointer here, we have his Falcon cowl. We have a pistol, 2 claws, a falcon or a raptor, and a knife. Now, this behind him is his jetpack with awesome posable wings, and they pose in many different ways, and we see that it's called the Rip Wing. So let's take a look at him up close here. So the necklace is attached to his feathered vest. He's all tatted up, got the tramp stamp going on and everything. Got long hair here, shaved sides, has the domino mask. Look at that awesome Falcon belt buckle. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the original figure anymore, so we will have to use the power of computer technology to compare him to his original figure. These pouches look nice. So I assume his knife goes here. Kind of open. That doesn't seem very safe when you're flying around. Could fall and hit somebody, or you could end up stabbing yourself in the leg. Here, his sidearm. I like this holster. It's a nice setup. Kind of at an angle. He has really nice detailing here. Now, one thing that his original figure had was more like embellishment on these talons. So they kind of are more muted in this version. Oh, but he's got feathers sticking out here. Kind of looks like straw, like he's a scarecrow. So let's start by putting his cowl on, which looks awesome. Nope. Believe me, that's not someone trying to escape the laundry room. That is actually the washing machine thumping and bumping. Like I always say, it's not just a shtick. This really is an operating laundry room, and I have to multitask on the weekends. I know some people find that offensive for some reason, because there's a little bit of background noise, but I apologize. Let's see if I can get this to sit better. There's one of his talons. Ah. Yeah, this is getting hung up on his trigger finger. Here we go with his second talon. Now let's check out his jetpack. Let's put him to the side. Now where's the Falcon go? It's got a little post here. Oh, right there. So you gotta spin this around a little bit. Huh. It's kind of difficult with the feathers here. But like I said, let's take a look at the jetpack as he looks at his buddy there. Look at this. And they flip up like this, flip up like this, so you can come in. Wow! Oh, sorry, Falcon. Or Raptor, sorry. Yeah, Falcon. Falcon sucks. Anyway. Wow, and they even go out a little bit more that way. He lost his Falcon. That's okay. He sent him on up ahead. Oh, come on, stand up. Here, I'll hold him. That looks pretty awesome. Now, like I said, let's now compare him to his original, I believe, 1987 counterpart. So, hold on while I bring you the magic of computers. Okay, through the magic of computers and cutting-edge technology, here is a picture of Raptor from the original 1987 release. And yes, I guessed right the first time, and I surprised myself. Now, I don't have any of his gear because that's all new additions. He did have a Falcon, which name was Talon, and his awesome cowl here. Now, the one thing that he's missing is his awesome fabric cape. I mean, how's the dude going to hang out in the Cobra bar wearing that big jetpack? I mean, he has zero comfort. I mean, he can't even stand at the bar without knocking people over and stuff. So, I took it upon myself to make, or try to make, his original cape. Now, of course, my work here, it looks horrible, but that's not the point. So let's see how it looks on, because I haven't even tried it out yet. So I'm hoping I'm surprised at how awesome it looks. Whoops. So we're trying to put his hands into the holes like the original had. The only thing this is missing that the original had was a backpack part of it. Maybe one day if I get really good at sculpting or something, I'll try it. But for now, maybe there's a way to at least stuff it under here. Oh no. It's a good attempt at least, if I may say so myself. Oops, I'm getting in the way of the special effects over here. I mean, I don't hate it. It could be better, but for a first try, it's not too shabby. Just gotta see if there's a way that we can attach it a little bit better. Like I said, I don't hate it. Little rip there I need to fix. I mean, if there's I can try to just put a peg through there. But I think the size looks okay. It's got the tail on it. But, like I said, he can now chill at the Cobra bar without pushing people over with his huge jetpack, while still retaining his identity. So, it's a good first attempt, like I said. Maybe I'll try to pretty it up or get a different piece of fabric, but not too shabby. Let me know what you think for a quick first attempt at this. But anyway, let's head back to me to finish this up. Oh, what am I doing? Some of the things to compare. Sorry, Talon, out of the way. His feet, like I mentioned. It feels like the original figure had much more embellishment and paint on the talons here. But other than that, I mean, has the necklace, has the shoulder thingies, but gloves are different color. I mean, the pants the boots for the most part look a lot different. They still have the feathering, as you can see here, like the original. And his necklace, which I think I may have already mentioned. I'm not sure. I'm so flabbergasted with the cape that I made. But anyway, let's head back to me. Okay, back to me. I have to say, I think they purposefully went out of their way to make what a lot of people call a laughable character pretty awesome. Now, I didn't do it any justice by making his cloak, or cape, or whatever you want to call it, but I just felt like it wasn't really Raptor without that. So, that's how I have him displayed. I have his awesome winged jetpack in my accessory drawers back here. So, he can bust it out anytime he wants. But like I said, the dude wants to be comfortable every once in a while he's palling around with all of his Cobra friends and doing their accounting and everything. I think he was an accountant with a hobby in falconing, and yeah, rest is history. Doesn't take a lot to be a member of Cobra back in the day. I mean, you could not pay your parking tickets and be a member of Cobra, be the meter man or whatever. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I love getting back to everyone. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this, or any of the episodes that YouTube is recommending down here, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you'll be notified whenever there's new episodes. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Keep being rad, and stay dorky.